Welcome back. We are looking at Fantom. Time recording around about 68 cents. It's rank 55 market cap around about 1.9 billion. Volume up 33% on the last 24 hours, rank 52 in terms of volume. Now, rank 55 market cap, that is going to be disappointing, especially for people who have been holding Fantom a long time. We've seen it, drop down the rankings. It's probably suffered a bit more than the majority in terms of the bear market, but equally, it made life-changing gains in the bull market. So, still quite a volatile coin on the charts, but is things looking better now for Fantom? Leave us a comment below if you hold any Fantom or you have an opinion on this one. Do you think it's going to go to new highs in a bull market? Do you think it has lower to go? So we've seen it continue to climb up the last 7 days or so, kind of just holding at a bit of resistance now. This is similar to a lot of altcoins. Now we'll take a look at the news before we hit the charts. This is from a couple of days ago. Fantom seeking money back from Multichain's $200 million exploit. So they got granted a judgment on this one, so just hopefully be able to partially recover some of the losses from that, which was one of the biggest exploits, biggest hacks in 2023. So do I think that'll have a major effect on the price action? No, I don't. Again, of course, it's good for the foundation, but wouldn't read too much into that one. What will affect the price action, however, this from Spot on Chain, just informing us that a whale made a total buy 4.71 million Fantom at 57 cents. So not really buying the lows. Is this just a whale looking to take advantage of some altcoin pumps and potentially take gains after? I think we're going to see this on a whole host of altcoins still currently running, depending what Bitcoin's doing now, of course, hitting that resistance at the all-time high. Ethereum, though, going through $3,900 now, still on the rise, arguably also looking to potentially climb up above 4,000 and test the high as well. If that happens, these altcoins are going to continue to run, in my opinion. Fantom is one of those on that list. So it's interesting that these whales are coming in, but I still think that maybe they're still looking at some cheaper altcoins. Maybe Fantom was just one of them on the list. Again, time will tell, but we probably need to see a bit more buying pressure really to make this Fantom fly up back above that key $1 level. Other news, we have the foundation. We've got Sonic, which is the mainnet upgrade. News was released last year. It should obviously increase the speed of the chain. It's very similar, as we've seen, to many other one of these layer ones, layer twos, etc. are still doing lots of upgrades along with the Ethereum upgrade. So that trial is happening this spring. As long as nothing goes wrong there, this could maybe be bullish for the price action. Maybe why these whales are making buys on Fantom now. Also, we're seeing more DeFi projects come in. We're seeing total value locked increasing once again. DeFi is nowhere near the highs of the last bull market. We've got a long way to go on that to get these altcoins pumping again. Of course, in terms of crypto total market cap, that is still mainly rising on Bitcoin. So total value locked increasing is good news, but I still remain a little bit skeptical to whether we are going to see the highs in terms of DeFi that we've seen. So we still need more confidence, more USDT coming in from retail in the market before we see that. Now diving on into the charts, I have got this marked up macro picture on the weekly, key levels, and they're fairly easy for all to see. Make an argument that we had 5 waves up to complete the top of the market, and then are we either still in a correction, or has that correction ended, and are we seeing the bullish scenario play out? Before we take a look at that, just want to mention that we still have Crypto Rosetta lifetime membership NFTs available for 1,800 ADA. If you want full access to everything we do in the Discord and never have to pay monthly fees again, you can join the channel. You can get involved in our trading zone, our weekly AMAs. We've got a whole host of content in that Discord that is available to members only. Again, join the Discord, links in the description for free. We still have free content also, and you can check out Get Lifetime Access or at mentioned mention one of the team if you are interested in joining us at Crypto Rosetta for life as a member. Now back on the chart, right, bullish scenario is we came down, bear market, and then we're looking for a W reversal here and then come back up to test the highs. Now before we do that on our journey, I think this $1 level is going to be some resistance, because we can see that there was quite a lot of action there. So that's going to be the first major resistance if we get there, and then of course attacking the highs beyond that. Now key level to hold is around about this 15 cents. You could argue a bit higher. Maybe you could put this trend line slightly ascending, which would come into contact with these three lows that we have at the moment. Absolutely do not want to lose that in any bullish scenario on Fantom. But realistically, we don't even want to go back down there. And unless we lose this area, which is around about 30 cents, I don't think we'll go back down there. It's okay to come back and then get back up again. That would be a fair correction if on the lower time frames we are needing a correction, which I do believe we are in general on the market. Now, the bearish scenario still hasn't gone away. Some people think that's absolute madness, but I'm just going to show you why, in my opinion. If we don't get that W reversal, you could still make an argument that this is just A, this is coming up for B here, and we've still got C to come. And what that would essentially look like, five down, three back up, which could be pretty much completing right now, and I'll show you why in a moment. And then if some bad news comes in the space and we start to crash, there's an argument that we come back down here for 5-wave move again, which of course will just complete that macro ABC that I was talking about. So that would still be a fair correction. If you look at where Fantom came up all the way from down here in March 2020, it went on an absolute rip. And maybe that's what it needs before it goes to new all-time highs. Maybe again, that is just what it's going to look like, ABC, and then the new all-time high would be, attacking $10 later on. So this is absolutely possible. Of course, nothing in this video is financial advice. It's just all my opinion and best guess at the moment, the way I'm reading the charts. I'm not writing off the bullish or bearish scenario. I'm just aware of both. Now, reason why I think we can see a pullback here on Fantom is because, first of all, Fantom versus Bitcoin, I think we have a correction still to play out. I don't think this correction is complete. It can be complete. I'm just not convinced it is. Again, look like 5 waves up to me, and then looking for an ABC correction, which one-to-one, as you can see, would have quite a bit further to go if this is what we're looking at. So around about this 0.0000281 level. And again, I'm just speculating here that potentially if Bitcoin dominance doesn't really fall and still hold some strength in the market, if Bitcoin pulls back here, I think altcoins are going to fall a bit lower, and that, especially against the BTC pair, and that may be what we need to complete this correction on Fantom versus Bitcoin. Now, also, why I think we could see a drop. Initially, we could argue that there was a bear trap over here October last year, and that would be potentially people looking at this being some kind of a head and shoulders, right shoulder completing there, and then probably thinking, oh no, we're going to fall down here. That, of course, turned out to be a trap, and we've rallied up, and it's been 4 months up mode now, which is great. But then again, this could be a bull trap here, thinking, oh, there's some kind of cup and handle, and off we go. But potentially we are just at the end of this move now. Reason being, as I mentioned, if this is just ABC here, guys, if this is just ABC here, you can see we are right at the one-to-one now, around about 70 cents. I just zoom that in for everyone so they can see. You can see we're around about that 1-to-1. Now we just get that perfectly there. Yeah, so we've gone past the 1-to-1, and really we need to get back above that dollar area before we can look like we are moving a bit more impulsively, in my opinion. Now, equally, there is also the case that maybe we were just looking for a free wave correction up here, which again would be higher and would again kind of take us to around about that $1 target. So if we can get through this area of resistance, then that $1 level still looks pretty key to me. But until we really get up there, I'm not fully convinced that we are in a full-blown bull market on Fantom just yet. And another reason to expect maybe a drop here is, again, just looking at simple indicators like the RSI that I've got on here. You can see at the highs, we move back down, high again, we move further down. Again here, we move back down, and it tends to be when Fantom is at these extreme levels on the RSI, and we are right there again. So that's a bit of a warning for me that maybe we should expect a correction here. Of course, this RSI could reset if we, just come down fairly shallow, back test these key levels, especially around about 30 cents. If this RSI, resets down here, then that's potentially looking pretty good for Fantom. But if it doesn't, then we may get, fairly deeper correction, which would take us to new lows in the market. So if you enjoyed the content, smash up the like. That's just my opinion on Fantom. I'll see you again.